Hey everyone, good morning. It's Jamie Zebra 23. So this was the download that I got yesterday, but I didn't have time to post it. They're trying to make the attacks more subtle. So it's like if certain people were doing the smear campaign, they're trying to get a little bit more quiet with the smear campaign. If they were sending certain people to do things, they're sending different people now. They were sending women before, now they're sending a man. To make it look like it's, like nothing's going, like to throw you off or to make you shrug your shoulders and think nothing of it. So it looks like they're trying to make the attacks more subtle. So however they were doing things before, they're doing things differently now. But it looks like they're sending a man now to do it. They're freaking out because nobody wants to do this anymore. It's like people they're like don't want to do this anymore. Because it's like who all the players are in the game. It's also the fact that you're verbally pointing it out, or they know that so then it's like awkward and weird. So it's kind of like if somebody's connected to someone and then they show up at your door and they're like, hey, I'm selling Avon. You're like, nice try, bitch. Is that kind of a vibe? So they know that and it's like freaking them out. I also feel like collective, they're trying to close your throat chakra, but it's not working. They're mad that you keep speaking out and you keep snitching on them because it's so this is what I got yesterday, but what I'm getting right now is even right now somebody's upset because the more you speak out, the more people are getting deterred from being involved. They're like, whoa, if they know I don't want to be involved, wait a minute, I don't want any trouble, wait a minute. So like these weaklings were willing to be used if they thought they wouldn't get caught. But now the fact that they keep getting caught red-handed, these weaklings are scared to be involved. They're like, oh shit, no, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble at all. Like, I don't need this right now. I got other stuff going on. So now these people, the usual suspects, they don't want to be involved anymore. They're sick of it. Like, they're sick of being found out. They're sick of looking like a loser. They're also, most of all, sick of the repercussions that are coming. So like, oh no, we can't afford to be involved in any of this. So now they're like sending a man. They think it's subtle, but it's not. I also feel like there's about to be some stuff that pops off to where somebody gets arrested. So like, let's say, for example, let's say the police get called for vandalism, for harassment. And then you're like, hey, and that one over there was involved. And they're like, hey, let me run your ID. And the person's like, no, I'm not involved. I'm like, yeah. And then you're like, yeah, you are involved. And the police officer's like, hey, you need to show me your identification. And the person's like, no, I don't have ID. And they're like, we need your information. And the person gets put in handcuffs and taken away. This could be an immigration thing. I'm not sure. But somebody's about to get... So it might be like a regular call to the police, but then it turns into many, many people being taken at the same time. It's like a domino effect. Now that's for some of you. So I don't know if maybe somebody's got like a warrant out for their arrest right now, or there's going to be proof of like a violation of a restraining order. Maybe somebody's not even supposed to be around. So like, let's say there was like a domestic violence and there was like a restraining order in place, and then they see these two people together. They're like, well, wait a minute, there's a restraining order. There's just some sort of domino effect where several people are going to end up being arrested at the same time for various reasons. A lot of agencies are going to get involved. That's popping off here in the next few days. It's going to be a lot collective. So just it's Mercury retrograde, and this is just the kind of stuff that happens during Mercury retrograde. People fall on their own swords during Mercury retrograde. So you got to let them fall. That's the universe's way of taking out the trash. Also, somebody feels like you're haunting their dreams. Somebody feels like you're haunting their dreams. They keep having nightmares about you harming them. Spiritual beings are in their home, and not good ones, by the way. Ones that are coming to take them away. They're having nightmares every night. When you play with negative things that you don't know anything about, there are repercussions. There are spiritual laws. It is not a joke. The spiritual realm is not a joke. So unless you are qualified, it's not let's put on a cape and pretend. No, this is not dressing up as Superman, putting on a cape and being like, yay, I'm Superman today. When it comes to spirituality, no, you have to, it's a devotion. If you are not devoted to spirit, and if you are not devoted to certain deities, you shouldn't be playing with them, because there's always a domino effect, a boomerang effect. So unless you know what you're doing, you shouldn't be playing with those things. And that's why bad things keep happening to you. All right. JamieZebra23.com. Ta-ta for now. Love you long time.